I will tell you when online.
All right, we are live on YouTube. Hi everyone, thank you for joining.
No, not yet.
Not yet. It says in the corner that we are.
Now, yes.
Now we are. All right. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are at the final award ceremony debate presentation of the Create debate from ELDA Academy. My name is Sabina Devins. I'm delighted to be moderating the event today. Together with our finalists as well as our instructors and our hosts. So we have the ELDA Academy with Christian Stahl, and we have Christoph Moosbauer and Sergei Pudic. The ELDA Academy means the European Leadership Debate Academy. And the program was started in 2014 to bring more people into the debate, create more discourse in the internet, more useful discourse on the internet. And I think that's something we all can agree we need more of, more healthy discourse. We want to create change here. Today we're here for the Create Debate Ramallah, where we have participants out of Palestine who have created cultural projects to sort of communicate what life is like, what their lives are, and how they want to see change in their own society. It's really inspiring, and I'm delighted to be here. So to start off, we have our founder, Sergei Pudic, who is a filmmaker in Russia, I believe, or I think you might even be in China now. Oh, Ukraine, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm from a part of Canada with lots of Ukrainian people, so pierogies are my comfort food when I'm missing home. But yes, thank you for joining us. And I think you want to start us off with a little film and an introduction about your involvement with ELDA. So Sergei, take it away.
Hello everyone, glad to hear you and to see you. Hello people who are just joining us. So now with the final stage of our Create Debate program that are targeting in Palestinian social changers. And we want to say, first of all, a bit about us, who we are. So we are European Leadership and Debate Academy. And we are doing good things since 2014. We are teaching and helping young people, young leaders to empower them and to bring change to their societies in Central and Eastern Europe and closest East. And now we have a small video to show you like how about us, you will see, and about the trainers of today's seminar. And we are good to go.
Do you believe in Europe and democracy? In future? Do you believe in yourself? We do believe democracy rests on the art of debating and civil engagement, and it rests on you, and me, and us. And that's where we get in.
Since 2014, we, ELDA, the European Leadership and Debate Academy, engage young leaders from Central and Eastern Europe and recently West Bank in an innovative learning experience. We empower a new generation of responsible citizens. The centerpiece of ELDA's activities are week-long seminars with different focus, ranging from journalism, civic activism, and female leadership. Creating a network of democratically inspired and highly trained multipliers is our ultimate goal. Join us.
And that's it. So if you have any questions, or Christian want to continue, or Christopher, please.
I have some questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so as a filmmaker, what made you want to be involved in the founding of an organization like this?
First of all, it's interesting, and I like to do everything that is involving me as a person, not like as a filmmaker, but as a social active person. Let's say in China now, I live now in China. I can't be so much social active here for no reason, but I can do the change online. That is also very good. I don't know. I think filmmaking is this part of art that always do changes, and a lot of social changes and in the world was done by filmmaking. You can, if you will think about any great social projects or social campaigning of the last few decades, they always were supporting by social advertising that was done by filmmakers. So we are part of social change, and I also want to be.
Thank you. Have there been any stories that have made a great impact on you, or sort of where you've seen change through your involvement with the ELDA Academy, or is there anything that stands out?
Wow, all the time. I can't even say some specific things, but usually we have per year like around 100 participants from different, from 50 to 100 participants from different projects altogether, and let's say 10-20% of them are always making some changes, and it's nice that thanks to our programs that we gave them. And I also very happy when some alumni from our academies send me some videos to say, look what we did, thank you, or something like this. I don't know, it's inspiring.
And how does the process work now? I mean, everything is going digital now, everything is going remote, everything is kind of going into a second lockdown. So how do you kind of work hands-on with our participants as a filmmaker to sort of teach them the skills they need to create social change through video?
Yeah, we were teaching online, so it's practically the same. I just explained through my web camera how basics of filmmaking, how should hold your phone, which tips and tricks you can use for indie filmmaking, that is basically filmmaking with equipment that you have in your at your home. So it's okay. Yeah. Of course, I would like to be in person, but maybe next year.
Yeah. Well, I think it's also great. The other great thing too now is you don't even need a professional camera anymore. Everyone has a camera that fits in their pocket. They're ready to go anytime. So I think it's a great opportunity for people to learn how to use this tool to sort of create change, as our goal is at ELDA Academy. Next step. Yeah. Let's move on, because, you know, as much as interesting as it is to talk about ELDA Academy, we're actually here to celebrate 3 young participants who took part in the Create Debate program in Palestine. Their projects have addressed everything from women in sports to creating change to sort of talking about what actually Palestinian society is today. So I'm really excited to introduce Malak Bakradi, Kate Payer, and Islam Masood. So if you guys can wave at everybody and say hello. And those are our finalists for the projects that we're presenting today. And I think we're going to show the videos first. So now that we've seen Sergey's videos, I think Sergey has the 3 videos that our participants have done, sort of the work that you've done together. Now is the chance to shine.
Exactly. So I will randomly start from Islam.
And taking a second to connect.
Yes, exactly. And we are going.
Hello, I'm Islam Masood. I'm 20 years old, medical student from Gaza, Palestine. I have participated in Create Debate and 12 Monkeys Award. First, I would like to thank everyone who was behind this great program. The European Leadership and Debate Academy, ELDA, the Foreign Affairs Office of Germany, the Palestinian Institute for Public Diplomacy, the BIBIT. I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw this post about this great program. It was about digital debate, democracy, pluralistic society, filmmaking and social media. I was very interested in these topics, so I applied and I was very surprised about how great the trainers was, how the topics, trainers, materials, and the participants also. And I had the chance to meet the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Office of Germany and the Secretary of the Representative Unit of Germany in Palestine. And I had the chance also to meet all these amazing participants. In the end of the program, we all worked on our own projects in creating digital debate formats. So my project was shooting series of videos and publishing them on my Twitter account. I talked about the daily life in Gaza, of the citizens in Gaza. I talked about our problems, the struggles we face in every day in Gaza, such as the freedom of movement, the freedom of speech. We don't have entertainment since for 30 years. We haven't had any cinema in Gaza. And I will keep. I had a great engagement, a great impact on the videos. They reach more than 1,000 people. Since I had all these great feedbacks on my videos, and I liked creating this impact and talking about the problems we have in Gaza. So I will keep posting more videos and talking about the problems so it can reach so everyone in Palestine and out Palestine that we have these problems, we live without these rights, and we need to do something about it. In the end, thank you for watching us, for watching this live stream.
Thanks, Islam. Islam, do you want to turn on your camera? I have some questions for you. It would be nice to see your face. Perfect. Hi. So I really enjoyed your program. So you put these debates up on Twitter videos where you kind of created the first impulse and then asked your audience what to see. I know you said that you had over 1,000 views on your videos so far.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, sorry. So you said that you put these videos up on Twitter. I looked at your project. You said that you had around 1,000 views for your videos so far.
It's actually now 2,000 views.
2,000 views. Okay, so it's grown since then. So what gave you the idea to do your project in this format?
First, I was thinking on making a debate or a debate club in Gaza, so we can debate about these problems. But kind of hard to make it online, a debate club, so it needs to be on ground. So to make it a better format, I decided to make videos about this, talk about it, 20 to 30 seconds. And in the end of the video, I call for action. in your country, do you have these problems? What's the struggles? Can you travel with your passport? And the other people in their countries reply in their situation.
Yeah, thanks. And you said you're a student right now. Is what you're studying relevant to sort of debate culture or debate, sort of communication or anything like that? Will you take this forward into your future?
Okay, I'm a medical student, so it's like part of debate. But I think like everyone should know how to debate. It's basically to win discussions, to deliver your idea.
Yeah. Well, even as a doctor, you have to be able to communicate with your patients, even when those patients disagree with you. So there's definitely some skills that you can take with you. And how will you continue your project? Will we be able to see more videos from you in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I intend to make more videos about the healthcare and about my field, like maybe about COVID-19, what you should do, and a simple video like 20-30 seconds, the same format, and share it on other platforms. So like one video a week.
That's great. Well, we'll be sure to put the link to your Twitter account in the comments of our YouTube page so that everyone can kind of follow along if they see this video. And thank you so much for answering the questions.
Okay.
So Sergey, next video, please.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
let's see what's next.
And next, it will be a surprise for the participants. Who will be?
I feel like we should have gotten a drum roll sound machine.
Da-da-da-da-da-dan. Da-da-da-da-da-dan.
Here we go.
And we are going.
Hi, marhaba, wie geht's? My name's Kate. I'm a student of English literature at Bethlehem University. I study English literature because I love languages and I love to learn them. Und ich habe selbst Deutsch gelernt, weil ich gerne Deutsch spreche und ich hoffe, eines Tages Deutschland zu besuchen. Aber ich bin nur ein Anfänger and I will just keep learning to improve my language. Anyway, you just saw this amazing green place full of trees that I'm shooting from. This is my university, Bethlehem University. Unfortunately, here in Palestine, we don't have many places like these full of trees and green areas because we are short of land. Anyway, let's just talk about Create Debate program. This amazing program is supported by ELDA Academy and the German Federal Foreign Office. It's a program to create social change in the country that you live in. My project for this program was a video to support girls doing sports and to support girls and guys training sports together with no discrimination. I chose sports because here in Palestine, not too many people practice sports, and especially girls. Due to social expectations and social cultural issues, girls are not expected to do sports when they grow up, and especially when they get married. And certainly they are not expected to do sports with guys, especially if those guys come from different towns or from a different religion, and if they are, for example, from a refugee camp. That's why I made the video about sport, because I want to promote the idea that we are all one in sport, and I want to invite everyone here in Palestine to break the social barriers, to break any obstacles in their way of training sports, especially girls and everyone actually. Also, the video is about parkour, which is a very nice sport practiced in open places, such as streets, gardens, public parks. And here we have another issue, which is public parks, because we don't actually have public parks here in Palestine. All the parks that we have are private property. So when we train sometimes in them, we face issues with the security. That's why it's another challenge for us. We have to keep looking for places to train in. As you all know, the parkour is also a male-dominated sport, and I chose it as a girl to promote the idea that everyone can do parkour, girls and guys, Christians or Muslim, wherever you come from. And I keep inviting girls to train with us in Bethlehem Parkour Community because just everyone can do parkour. It's an amazing sport that gives you freedom and gives you power. So that's why I invite everyone to join Create Debate program, because you just learn a lot of beautiful things. You meet amazing people, and you make amazing projects that change the society. And actually, for my video, I got a lot of positive feedback, amazing feedback, not one single negative feedback. And me and my community, Bethlehem Parkour Community, will just keep making more and more amazing videos to invite everyone to join us. That's why, if you want to change anything, create any change in your country, Create Debate program is the program that you should participate in. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kate. So Kate, I have a question. I mean, the whole time I was watching your video, you were like sports, sports, sports. I'm like, Kate, but this isn't just sports what you're doing. You're doing parkour, which is, you know, really kind of a different, it's an extreme sport, which is even more male dominated. How did you get started doing parkour?
Actually, I started doing gymnastics from an old age. You know, I was almost 19 years old because we didn't have any. You know, I loved gymnastics ever since my early childhood, but we didn't have any place to practice, any gymnastics place to practice. So I started doing it actually with children. You know, in a course for, you know, all of them were 8 to 10 to more years younger than me. But after that, I got introduced to Bethlehem Parkour Community, and the leader of the community, his name is Ibrahim. We started doing parkour together in the university, in some places, and then we continued to grow up and meet new people, and grow up and start also gymnastics in the refugee camp, in Aida camp, in a better place than the place that I used to train gymnastics in before. So this was my journey. You know, I kept being introduced to new people and training with new people, and then we grew up as a community.
Yeah, thanks. And how have you seen your community grow from when, you know, you're talking about the Bethlehem community, parkour community? How have you seen it grow since you've been involved with it?
Well, it was a positive thing because. You know, if you know anyone who trains sport or something, we invite them, we tell them, hey, do you know parkour? It's an amazing sport. We also do gymnastics, we can do calisthenics. This is, you know, we just kept introducing ourselves to anyone who is interested in sport in general. And we found a lot of youth, both guys and girls. Unfortunately, especially guys, we didn't have much girls. We found, you know, girls in younger age, but we are still, you know, inviting people and looking for girls. And we have grown. We have been given opportunities, like the opportunity in Aida camp. They train us for free. Actually, it's supported. And with a very great coach, very, you know, professional. So this was our journey.
Well, what's great about sport is that you can bring people together in a forum that's really not political and create a community. And especially in a country that's so politicized like Palestine, you can sort of create a neutral literally a playing field for everybody to kind of come together and create connections and relationships with each other. How will you continue bringing what you learned from Create Debate into your parkour and your parkour videos?
Yeah, I'm planning to generate more reach from the media, from the press. We might make a podcast with a radio here in Bethlehem, and I also talked to to the gymnastics instructor when he gets back from Ireland. We're gonna make another video to invite everyone to join us. And also when we we are going to make shirts for us, specific shirts for Bethlehem Parkour community. Maybe, you know, the day we get those shirts, we also can shoot a video and invite everyone to join us. I think the best way to spread the sport, the idea of parkour, and to change the social expectations about it is just to invite people to join us and to show them that we're all, you know, we're all girls and guys from every place around the country and the city, and we're training together, and it's a very nice thing.
I look forward to seeing how that grows and changes as you continue this work and take these lessons with you. So thank you, first of all, for your video. It's great. So Sergey, now the mystery is gone. The next video is from Malak Baghdadi. So take it away.
Yeah, it was hard to guess, but yes.
Just had this feeling.
And here we go.
Hello, my name is Malak Baghdadi. I'm 26 from Nablus. I studied computer science and worked in high tech for 3 years, and now I'm working on my own business. I'm launching a co-working space in the city of Nablus. I knew about ELDA Academy and Create Debate program through a friend of mine, where he sent me the application and encouraged me to apply to it. Before I joined the program, I thought it's going to be a very formal format of debating, which I'm glad that it wasn't. And it was very practical, focused on social media and filmmaking and how to open debates and conversation inside of your society and using your social media channels. And this is the main reason why I encourage people to apply to Create Debate, because it's a very untraditional way to learn about debating and how to use it practically in your day-to-day life. So when the program started, I met Christopher and Chris, Michael and Sergi, and they were really great presenters. And they teach us some master classes about filmmaking, about social media, about blogging, and doing presentations. And then we started brainstorming about ideas and debates that each one of us, the participants, should work on for their projects. So I started working on Arabs in Between project. And the idea is that there is a lot of Arabs, and specifically there's a lot of Palestinians who are not conservative and not liberal, but kind of in between. And we find ourselves in situations where we respect our society, we respect our traditions, but at the same time, we want to allow ourselves to try new things and to decide for ourselves whether we are okay with these new experiences or not. And I opened a conversation using Instagram as a tool, and people really liked that. And I had 270 organic followers, where people felt really excited about the idea and they wanted to share their stories. And I decided to move forward with the project and keep this page going. Create Debate team supported me through every stage of creating that project, and I was able to use all the skills that I learned through the program, which was really great to put everything that I learned into practice right away. And until now, they are supporting me with guidance, and we have like a lot of sessions where I can ask questions, and they are there for help even after we finished the seminar. I'm really thankful for ELDA Academy and for Create Debate team, and I hope we will keep the good work and we will keep connecting with each other even after the program finishes.
Thank you, Malak. So I looked at your project. I couldn't read it because I'm sorry, but I did see that it was really engaging, and it looked like you had a lot of ideas in there. So what made you decide to do? I mean, you had a lot of written ideas. What made you decide to do it on Instagram to engage with your people there?
I think Instagram has both benefits of a good-looking image plus text, and the images basically attract the audience, and then they get excited to read about it, and it also allows me to get more organic followers, which what I want. I don't want like 100,000 followers who are not relevant, but I want 1,000 relevant followers.
Sorry, I have to correct myself. It's Arabs in between. I think I said Arabs in the middle, but that's my fault. And so what made you start, you've been having conversations with your community on this. Has there been other channels for Arabs in between to kind of express their in-between views?
Actually, the idea started, I read a post on Facebook from an Egyptian guy, and I felt so much related to what he wrote about Arabs in between. He called them Shabab al-Nus, which mean boys or girls in between. And then I talked to my friends about it, and most of them felt very related to the idea. And it also allows you to open so many topics and so many. It has like a wide range of topics that we can open and discuss in our community. And this is why I felt like it's not a one-time debating idea. It's more like a lifetime debating thing.
Yeah. So with that in mind, that it's a lifetime debating thing, will you keep up putting content into your Instagram channel and finding followers and creating a voice for Arabs in between?
Yes, actually, yesterday I just met one of the fans, and she's a feminist activist, and we had a long conversation where she told me her story, and she wants me to publish it on the page. And I really like that people reached out to me on the Instagram page, and they want to connect and they want to publish their stories. So it's not just my voice and not just my story, but also everyone who can relate to the idea.
Yeah, that's great. So change is already happening as a result of your Instagram page. And what I find also really interesting about all three projects is that you all have something in common, or you can all kind of like work together to sort of increase your reach. I mean, I can totally see Kate bringing something about parkour to Arabs in between, or Kate contributing to Islam's project about, debating sport or girls in sport in countries, whereas Islam can join and do some parkour if you want to as well, or maybe you can be there to medically treat anyone who takes a wrong jump. But I think, especially if you work together, there's lots of opportunity to do so. So thank you everyone for answering your questions, and I look forward to seeing your programs move forward in the future. And I think it's sort of time that we kind of find out like where this is going. So we have an awards, and we have some selections, and we have some people who are going to say some nice words about the work that you've done together. And right now I want to throw this over to one of our ELDA participants or instructors, founders, Christoph Moosbauer, who is joining us from Bavaria in Germany, to go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. So, yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a physical ceremony, which would be nicer, of course, so we could hand you over some prizes like this one, you probably know. So this is actually from my eldest son. It's for the best father. So I received that. It's always 2 weeks before Christmas. There's some story behind. Yeah, but what we did is that we prepared, of course, a certificate for you. Not only that you took part in the seminar, but that you managed to get through a competition as the best participant. So we picked 3, and we told you in the beginning that we have an award, the 12 Monkeys Award. Why is it called 12 Monkeys? It's simply that we are just right ahead in founding a company, a communication agency here in Germany, and the name of the agency will be 12 Monkeys. So probably you know the movie. We already talked about that, but what we did is that we named the award after our agency to be the 12 Monkey Awards. Why is 12 Monkeys, the movie, so important? Because it shows the power of communication. So probably you haven't seen the movie, but roughly it's all about that in some dark future, there is there are no democratic systems in the world anymore, and a lot of people died of a pandemic. The official story is that there was a terror organization called 12 Monkeys who is responsible for spreading out the virus. At the end, it turns out that the 12 Monkeys were just a very harmless group of activists who want to liberate animals from the local zoo. But the story behind made them to a world-spanning, aggressive, dangerous organization. And there you can see the power of communication. You can make, as we say, here in Germany, we have a saying that you can make an elephant out of a fly, and vice versa, of course, through the power of communication. Therefore, 12 Monkeys stand for the power of communication, and the 12 Monkey Award is presented to you. I'm not quite sure. I need a little help from Micha. Shall we start with the third?
So we haven't introduced Misha yet. This is Misha, who's been the project leader on this. So yeah, he's here with me in Berlin.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. I have everything here right now, just waiting for your award.
Okay, but you have now. You're going to present the certificate when we already picked the people, or do you want to make it now?
I can show you the certificate.
Yeah, how it looks like.
I'll just hide away the name of the winner. This is the certificate. We will sign it and we will send it to you via mail or and post. So you can see here the logo of the ELDA, the European Leadership and Debate Academy, and the logo of the 12 Monkeys Award, or the company to be. Yes, and I can present it to you with the winner as soon as they will announce.
Okay, so I'm happy to announce one of the winner, the third place. Normally, we have an envelope, and the Oscar goes to, in this case, to Malak and Arabs in Between. With Arabs in Between is Malak has created a platform that gives a generation a label and a roof for their debate, and personal experience being an Arab between tradition and progressive development of society. And we were very much enlightened by the way she developed her original idea further during the seminar, and took up and implemented suggestions, and of course then at the end took the courage to do so, because of course this is an issue that is not so easy to address in your society. We are not used to that in Europe, because we can address internal struggles in a society, but your society is not anytime ready to do it. So that takes some courage, and Malak took the courage. And Arabs in Between offers identification and touch points for people to participate in this debate. It's unlimited in time, so it's not a single issue moment. It's open to a broad target group, and has unlimited topics and options under this common headline of Arabs in Between. And so Arabs in Between is social media debating at its best, and therefore this 12th Monkey Award is well deserved. So congratulations to you, Malak.
Thank you, Christoph.
Congratulations, Malak. So before we find out who sort of took second and first and throw it over to the next things, there's one ELDA founder we haven't heard from, but you've maybe seen him kind of zooming in and out as he's made some videos. I just want to take a minute here to introduce Christian Stahl, who's also here with me in the Berlin studio. We're going to call it a studio today.
Marhaba, everyone here.
So first off, I'm going to get on your level here. And Christian, tell me, so you at the end of this Create Debate program and everything, what is something that you always take with you into your ELDA Academy program?
Yes, thank you, Sabine. Thanks to all of you for participating, especially our partners from the PRPD, Marlene, Salem, and we're also very, very glad to have the opportunity to work together with the Federal Foreign Office of Germany, who funds us since 2014 and gives us this great opportunity to work with this fantastic young social change agents, now Malak, Kate, Islam, Ziad, Razan, and all the others who participated. And for me, it's like, I'm the scholar, I'm the student since 2014, because I'm learning every day. And we founded the ELDA Academy, European Leadership and Debate Academy, 2014 to find this social change agents, not only in Europe, but also in the Mediterranean Sea. And today is a very special day. We have US elections where we can see how weak a democracy can be. And that's what we want to do. I think our energy is much bigger than hatred and racism is at the moment. And this is quite big. And we can do this together. We can be the change. And that's why we do the ELDA Academy. And I'm very proud to be part of it.
So you just sort of said too that you yourself are the student in this process.
I am.
Is that something that you expected when you started it?
Sort of, but I didn't see at the beginning. I was afraid, to be honest. It was like, I was 2013 in Ukraine. There was the so-called Maidan, the revolution against dictatorship. Let's see what's going to happen in the US in the next days. I'm a bit scared as well. But in that days, it was like I was in Ukraine and I saw that even the Christmas trees were flagged with European flags. Thank you. It was so powerful, the sign. Yeah, that they want to be united, and I always call it the 3D, of the European idea: democracy, diversity, and development. And that's what's missing in dictatorship. That's missing in authoritarian states, and that's what we have together with this fantastic young Palestinian activists as well as European activists, and to put this together. This was the idea, but I didn't know that we one day have this Create Debate Academy. I didn't know about COVID and Corona. I didn't know about Donald Trump. Though I still believe that we can be the change and we can do it together because we're stronger than this hatred and racism will be in the future. So that's what gives me a lot of belief in the future. And thanks to you, Kate, thanks to Marlene and Islam and Sergey, of course, Christoph as well. I forgot to mention Islam, Malak, Kate, and all the others.
Everyone.
To be your student.
And so I think my understanding too is this is the first time this happened in Palestine, or that you sort of did this kind of program there. What was special about this group?
Everything. I mean, I've only know the refugee community in Germany. I made a film about the refugees, Palestinian refugees in Germany, and I was a bit scared because we really wanted to be in Palestine to work directly with you. How can such a Create Debate Academy, where it's really very important to meet in person? Could this work out online due to the pandemic? But it did, and that's Marlene, especially you. It was like fantastic work, thanks to you, and of course to the participants that you made it happen. That it felt like seeing you live and in person, and it felt like so personal and so private that I'm already gonna miss you after the show. So I will never stop talking, and the show never ends. And I promise we meet live, hopefully next year, but we meet in live and see how we develop these programs together with you. And I'm really happy to be your student and scholar. I learned so much, much more than I expected.
Thanks, Christian.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I can get back off my chair, get back on my own level, feel much more comfortable this way. So as you can see, this is not just a program, but we're really building a community with the ELDA Academy and the people and the participants that we do it. But with no further ado, I'd like Sergey to sort of come on and take it away with the next 12 Monkeys Award.
And so the second place, it's really hard to name the second place because first of all, it's not a big difference between second and first place and third place. It was all on the voting. It was almost equal, just points. So it does mean that project of the first place better for some kind of. It's just judges decided that the prize should go to them. And the problem is when I will say second place, everybody will know first place. So basically, I'm announcing two places.
In my defense, I said the next award, not the second place.
Exactly. So, and the second award is going. So, and it's going for a fantastic video project to Kate. Congratulations, Kate. She created fantastic video of parkour community that hit her Facebook, and she started to receive a lot of comments and the messages, and I hope she will continue because it's a really big potential to develop it. I was pleased to edit it, to help with editing. And it was I did like hundreds of social advertising, but it was a very touchable one because of the topic. It's really powerful, and I wish she will continue to make a social change, especially through the videos. So, congratulations, Kate, and bravo.
Congratulations, Kate. So with that, kind of we're on to our last one, and I'd like to introduce our certificate presenter here, Michael, who is the project leader. He's not just a pretty face, he did a lot to do this, and he has the honor of announcing the final award for today. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Sabine. Hi, everybody. It's really nice to see you again. I don't know what you're all talking about. I don't know where the winner is. I have here a sealed envelope, and and I will look inside in a second. I just wanted to tell you first that my mom called me yesterday extra to tell me again how brilliant your projects are and how charming and amazing you all are. She wasn't the judge, I can promise you that. We had like a large team from all over the world of people that evaluated your projects, but it was very important to her to tell me that again. And the winner of the first prize of the 12 Monkeys Award is a very intelligent and charming young man with a bright future. We are all very honored and proud to know him. As you all know by now, he's a medical student from Gaza, and you all heard about his project, about the daily life in Gaza and in Palestine generally. So I am proud to present the first 12 Monkey Awards to Islam Masood. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Misha. Congratulations to everybody, and not just the people that we are presenting today, also everyone who partook in the projects. I had the opportunity to see everything. So I don't know how people came up with the decision to choose 3 favorites, but I think this is definitely something where we can say everyone's a winner here. But I'm also excited to see that we have people joining us from everywhere. We have some phones and we have other people, so I'm guessing your friends and family, and I kind of want to open it up to everyone. I don't have to be the only one who talks. Does anyone have any questions or comments for our participators? You can use a little hand up button. I see we have some chat activity. Misha, let me see if I can get open here. This mouse is backwards. Sorry. Oh, the mouse. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, Khalil, I cannot read your writing. Yeah, are there any questions? Mohammed, Abrar, Dana, Yara, Yusuf, Ola, Khalil, Noor Eldin, Marlene also as a supporter. Would you like to say anything about the program? No?
No, I would like to thank all the participants for being part of this amazing project. I'm very proud that PIPD took a place in this project. And I'm proud of each of one of the young youths who were part of this, because they represent a creative, young, democratic generation that will for sure change Palestine and change everything to the better situation. Thank you all. And thank you for Michael and Chris and Christoph and Sergey for their amazing work during the project.
Thank you. So yeah, so you're now seen as official agents of change of Palestine. We all have big hopes for you, no pressure, while you're also figuring out your careers and your studies and everything that. And then I also sort of we're kind of at the end of the program. I want to take a moment to thank you to Christoph, thank you Sergey, thank you Christian, thank you Misha for what you're doing for this program on behalf of the Foreign Office, and also thank you to all of the sponsors and the participants who make programs like this happen. So I think I just want to say a big round of applause. That's all I have for me today. We're coming to the end of our program. I want to say thank you so much for having me as part of this. It's been an honor and a small part in your journeys, and I look forward to seeing where it goes next. So thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who watched along today, both here on Zoom and on our live stream on YouTube. And if your family and friends didn't catch it, remember, you can always share the link with them for the future. So this will be something you'll always have on the internet. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's Corona. Okay.